Every book in this library contains a lesson someone once needed. There was once a traveler who spent his life searching for hidden wonders. He crossed deserts where the sands sang at night. He climbed mountains that disappeared into the clouds. But nothing prepared him for the place people whispered about in frightened voices, a place called the Valley of Echoes. Legend said the valley was cursed. Some who entered became wealthy, others left broken, and no one could explain why. Naturally, the traveler wanted to see it for himself. One autumn morning, he arrived at the valley's entrance. Tall cliffs surrounded a winding road. A strange silence filled the air. No birds, no wind, nothing, just stillness. As he stepped inside, he noticed something unusual. Every sound lingered. Even his footsteps seemed to repeat themselves. Step, step, step. The echoes rolled through the valley long after the sound had ended. The traveler laughed. "What a strange place." The valley answered, "Strange place." He smiled and continued walking. A few hours later, the road began climbing steeply. The traveler wiped sweat from his forehead and sighed. "This is going to be difficult." The valley answered, "Difficult." Suddenly the path changed. The slope became steeper. Loose rocks appeared beneath his feet. The air felt heavier. Within minutes, the journey truly became difficult. The traveler stopped. That was odd. Maybe coincidence. He continued. A storm began forming in the distance. Dark clouds gathered overhead. The traveler looked up and muttered, "Just my luck." The valley replied, "My luck." The wind intensified. Rain began falling. Thunder echoed through the cliffs. The traveler frowned. Something wasn't right. Every time he complained, the world seemed to agree with him. But that was impossible, wasn't it? The next morning, exhausted from the storm, he sat beside a river. The road ahead vanished into thick fog. He stared into the mist and whispered, "There is no hope of finding my way through this." The valley answered, "No hope." The fog thickened. The sunlight disappeared. Even the river seemed darker. A cold feeling settled into his chest. For the first time, fear appeared. What kind of place was this? The traveler spent several days struggling through the valley, and things only got worse. Every negative thought became reality. Every complaint returned stronger. Every doubt grew larger. If he said, "I'm too tired," his legs became heavier. If he said, "I'll probably fail," new obstacles appeared. If he said, "Nothing ever works out," roads collapsed before him. The valley was listening, always listening. Eventually, he reached a small stone hut hidden among the cliffs. An old woman sat outside tending a lantern. The traveler rushed toward her. "Please tell me what is happening here." The old woman smiled. "You think the valley is changing." She pointed toward the cliffs. "It isn't." The traveler stared at her. "What do you mean?" The woman handed him a cup of tea. Then she asked a simple question. "What have you been saying since you arrived?" The traveler thought about it. "This is difficult. This is hopeless. I'll fail. Nothing works. Bad luck." The list seemed endless. The woman nodded. "The valley only echoes." The traveler frowned. "Echoes?" She smiled. "Yes. It simply returns what you send into it." The traveler looked confused. "So this place is magic?" The old woman shook her head. "No." Then she said something he would never forget. "The valley is honest." more honest than the world outside. In most places, your words take months or years to become reality. Here, they happen immediately. The traveler sat silently. For the first time, he realized something. Maybe the valley wasn't showing him magic. Maybe it was showing him his mind. How many times had he predicted failure before even trying? How often had he spoken limitations into existence? How many opportunities had he buried beneath his own words? The next morning, he decided to experiment. The road ahead looked steep. Normally, he would complain. Instead, he said, "This will be challenging, but I can handle it." The valley echoed, "Handle it." To his surprise, the road remained unchanged. Not easier, not harder, just possible. Hours later, a storm appeared again. He looked at the dark clouds and said, "I've survived storms before." The valley answered, "Survived before." The wind softened. The rain passed more quickly. The traveler smiled. For the first time, he understood. His words weren't controlling reality. They were shaping the way reality unfolded around him. Day after day, he practiced. When fear appeared, he said, "I'll find a way." When uncertainty appeared, he said, "I can learn." When setbacks appeared, he said, "This is part of the journey." And slowly, everything changed. The valley grew brighter. The roads opened. The sky became clearer. Weeks later, he finally reached the far side of the valley. The exit stood before him. Sunlight poured across the landscape beyond. Before leaving, he turned around one last time. The valley was beautiful now, not because the valley had changed, because he had. The cliffs carried one final echo, a whisper floating through the air. What you speak becomes the road you walk. The traveler smiled. Then he continued forward. And from that day on, whenever life became difficult, he remembered the Valley of Echoes. Because he knew something most people never realize. Every day, all of us are walking through our own valley. Every thought, every sentence, every prediction about ourselves is another stone placed on the road ahead. Choose your words carefully, because your words become the architecture of your future. The book is closed, but your story is still being written.